Hello everyone, Dover here, and I'm back again with another review. This time, I'm having a look at a game called Return to Grace. This game was recently added to Gamepass, I being an Xbox player, and I really liked the vibes this game gave off. Now, this game is more commonly known as a walking simulator, and quite a short one at that, roughly taking 3 hours to finish a playthrough. I personally did it in 2 hours 49 minutes, and I did a little bit of side exploring. Let's kick off here with the story. Our main character, as we are introduced as we've crashed into the planet, is Adewari Ito, an archaeologist and explorer who's been looking for this ancient human AI called Grace, hence the title Return to Grace. We also have our ship AI, Alan. You lose contact with him shortly after the opening sequence, and a whole host of other AI who are fragments of the Grace AI. We first come in contact with Logic shortly after we meet Control, and then we meet Empathy. These fragments of AI are all expertly voiced, really hitting the nail on the head of their programming. I really enjoyed the back and forth that these characters had, and I am calling these AI voices characters because they are fully fleshed out and we interact with them a lot. Now, this game, there is no imminent danger. We are simply going through and discovering what had happened, what happened to the people that lived here, what happened to the Grace, and what happened to make Grace turn off. Was it sabotage? Was it humans' vast hubris? Or was it simply the ravages of time? We discover what does happen in the story, and it is expertly well placed. The sound design, the art design, taking that retro, vibrant colours of like the 70s with a little bit of that cheesy sci-fi feel. As you can see, despite the game being set in the year 3820, I believe, there is a very retro style to the spacesuit that the player character Addy wears. There's a few puzzles in this game. Nothing that's going to make you scratch your head, but it does shake it up a little bit. You know, it takes away from just walking and talking, but it was a nice change of pace, albeit a very small change of pace. It was very refreshing. I won't spoil any more of the story, as the game is roughly 3 hours long, so let's talk about gameplay. I've said it a little bit already, but this is a walking simulator. There is no danger to the player. This place that we are in, the Spire, as it's called, is abandoned, it's deserted, and we are here to discover what's happened and hopefully see where Grace is. Another thing that I'd like to touch upon is the developers' use of music is phenomenal. Honestly, one of my favourite tracks. I mean, you just have to listen to this right here. As soon as I heard that playing, I knew I was in for a good time with this game. Soon as that drop happened, I felt like I was playing Mass Effect again. It actually sounds eerily similar to the first Mass Effect soundtrack. It hit so perfectly. It was exactly what you want in a game where you are out in space exploring. It's got that alien feel to it, but still feeling human at the same time. If you've played Mass Effect, you'll know exactly what I mean. And I just really loved the composition, the music in this game. Just, this game has no business being this good for how short it is. But enough about the music. I'm going to end things pretty quickly here. I'm going to give this game a solid 8 out of 10. Fun, funny, emotional, and heart-rending at the same time. I'm going to say that again, an 8 out of 10. Just before I end things here, like I've said previously numerous times now, the game is roughly 3 hours. Now what you're going to see on screen here is me completing this game, or at least one playthrough, in 2 hours 49 minutes. Now for the achievement hunter out there, you're going to need to play maybe 3 playthroughs. Now you're going to whittle that first 3 hours down to maybe an hour and a half, considering you're going to ignore some things. But it is well worth it, not only for the achievements, but for seeing a different storyline take place. I played through one storyline. There is another storyline, at least another one. There might possibly be 3, I'm not 100% sure on that, but there is at least 2 different endings to this game. I won't talk about it. If you have Game Pass, or if you just want to play this game, I strongly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed making it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. In fact, before I go, let's just listen to that intro song one more time. Peace out, everyone.